Welcome back, everyone, to Sunset's Ponies. So I had originally ordered this on Amazon, and it kept getting pushed back, and they canceled it eventually. But thank goodness, these have started to show up in stores. So I got all of this from Target, though there are some toys also showing up in Walmart, and including the blind bags, which it turns out that usually they don't separate the different types of waves of blind bags in different stores, but it looks like this time we have Target is getting half of the wave and Walmart is getting the other half. So if you're interested in specific blind bags, then you'll have to use the codes, which we'll talk about more in a minute. So I already did a video about Twilight Sparkle, the new brushable. So this is Potion Nova. This is the one new brushable character that we have so far. So I'm just going to go ahead and open her up and let's take a look at her. Alright, so she comes, we have the brushable, we have the comb, and they do have these little surprises. And last time I forgot to open the surprise bag that came with Twilight, so they're already perforated, so that was really super easy to open. So let's see what she has here. Okay, so she has two rubber bands. So this is something that has been noticed by several people, that some of these surprises are basically just rubber bands. So that's two of them, or two rubber bands. She has a little headband. So the Twilight I got also had the same headband, except for it was in a different color. And she did get a little clip, hair clip. So let's go ahead and take a look at her. So coming out of the package, her hair is a little uneven. She's got a couple of long strands. And like the Twilight, her hair is nicer than it has been recently. Some of the recent releases have not had really great hair. This one is very straight, but it's very shiny and thick on her head at any rate. The tail is fairly sparse. So the hair feels really nice. It's just that it is long, and the smaller the ponies get, the harder it is for the hair, especially the way they're packaged. It's just going to need some grooming if you want it to lay in a nice way. But I like that she has 3 different colors in her hair, and that they've kind of broken up the way the color is done by not having it just alternate between 2 colors. Recently they'd gotten to where if a pony wasn't Rainbow Dash or one of the main 6, then they would either have solid hair or it would alternate between 2 shades of the same color. So it's really nice to have a pony that has multiple colors in her hair. And like the other pony, her head does tilt on the axis any way that you want. So I did have questions before about what it looks like on the inside for those who are customizing. So I'm going to take her head off. So if you're customizing, her head's just on a ball joint. On the inside, it's actually solid. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for those who like to customize. The same with the tail. There's really no way to get in there. She has a little spot on her hoof where maybe you could plug her onto something, but that's solid up in there too. So I don't know exactly how they haired these, but I suspect that they're just plugged straight in there and glued somehow. I'm not certain, but if you want to customize these, they're going to take some more work than some other ponies. So I did say on my last video that the Twilight was, you know, if you look at them head on, she is cuter than I anticipated. They still have the thing where there's quite a bit of an underbite on the side, but from the front it's less noticeable. I do say that this bothers me a good bit. The seam here with the leg, I don't know why the whole thing couldn't be molded as one piece, but it looks like this whole piece here is separate and then attached later. There's that seam. She does have her mark on one side only. Alright, so let's move on to the blind bags. So here's one of the blind bags. I got all of these from Target because none of my Walmarts have, and I checked them a couple of times this week, none of my Walmarts have these out yet, but my Target did just put these out. So there are codes for these. You can find it on mlpmerch.com. Alright, so if you look very closely here on the back of the blind bag, there is a code over here, and then there's a letter. So the letter beside the code right over here indicates what pony or figure is in the blind bag. And again, you can go to mlpmerch.com and you can find the codes for all of the characters. Now, okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. So they open this up. This is taped on the back. So the packaging here does show the 12 ponies that are in this set. This would be the Target set. And you'll see that several of them are not ponies. They're in fact the various pets plus a hippo for some reason. And they all have horns. So I can make a guess as to why that is. If you've heard anything about the supposed plot of the new show, it has something to do with there being potions hidden around. It has something to do with potions being hidden around the bakery. So I'm gonna guess that at some point they run into one of these potions and it turns everyone into a unicorn. Because literally even all the pets have horns. So here are the instructions on this side. So apparently you add water and you shake to reveal who your pony is, because they come in this little bag here. So I'm gonna get some water. So I'm gonna put a plate down here just to try to not make a mess. And so you have your plastic little bottle here. To be honest, you can kind of see through a little bit. I can see some colors. I can see some yellow and pink in here. Okay. So I filled that up pretty good, actually. Close that up. I don't know how much water you're supposed to use, but I almost filled the whole thing up. Okay, so basically it dissolves the little bag. So there's that gimmick. Once it dissolves little bag pieces, it is kind of leaving little pieces of the bag all over her. So I think on the next several that I open, I'm just going to not use the gimmick for opening and just go ahead and tear open the bag. So here we have a very cute little pink unicorn. In this series, it may be difficult to tell who's supposed to be unicorn and who isn't. But her horn matches her body, and she has a little dragonfly. So kind of cute. Her eyes are a little wide. She's very surprised. Okay, so let's see who else we have. Alright, so if you do not want the mess of opening it with the water, you can just take it out and just tear open the little bag. Okay. So here we have a really cute new pony. It looks like she's supposed to have rainbow hair, but they did it opposite. Usually they put the warm colors here and the blue and the purple in the tail, but they did it opposite this time. So pretty much her hair is purple, and then it has this little blue bit of paint right here. And her mark seems to be some kind of, maybe it's a rainbow. It's hard to tell what it is. It's some kind of little swoosh. And her horn is yellow and glittery. So maybe she isn't supposed to be a unicorn. Maybe that was part of the magic. Okay. Now here is a Celestia. She's kind of cute. Now, they do have out some packs you can get with a Celestia, Equestria Girl and Pony, and Luna, Equestria Girl and Pony. And the pony is posable and has molded hair. I have decided not to get those myself, personally. But I think that this little tiny Celestia is actually really cute. I really like her. Okay. Who else we have here? So we have another pony. I did look at the codes when I was buying these. I purposefully did not especially want all of the animals. In the Walmart set of these, there is a llama that looks very much like G1 Cha-Cha llama. And I would have liked to have gotten that one, but, you know, my Walmart doesn't have these yet. So she actually has a really cute little mark. It's hard to tell, and I don't know if I could ever show it close enough here. But it looks like it's a little horseshoe with a bow. So she's pretty cute. Again, her eyes are a little odd. All of them seem to have very wide eyes. Celestia being the only one, I think that doesn't look like she just walked into a surprise party. Okay. So I did decide to get this one animal just because it was random. Maybe the show will explain it, because almost all the other animals, except for the Cha-Cha the llama in the other set, are the pets that are in the show. But this one is a hippo that is a unicorn. So I don't know why. I just thought it was a little wacky, so I decided to go ahead and show what one of the other animals look like. So the blind bags are smaller than the previous blind bags. Here is one of the traditional G4 blind bags, and so you can see that these are somewhat smaller. And just for comparison's sake, here is a G1 petite pony. So you can see they are slightly bigger than a petite, but smaller than the traditional G4 blind bag. So here we are, the brand new G4.5 Pony Life toys, some of them. Are y'all interested? Are they cuter than you thought? Are they not as cute as what you thought? Do you think you're going to get some? Do you think you're going to watch the show at all when you see it? I'd just be very interested, and I'll keep my eye out for other things coming up. Definitely the New York Toy Fair will be coming up shortly in February, and if Hasbro has any more to offer, we should hopefully see some pictures there. And I'm looking forward to that for both here and Basic Fun to see what's coming up this year. And we'll see you again next time. So have a great day. Bye.